Hi, I'm Dr. Miner. Today I'm here with Kandyce, and we are going to start a screwed-on denture. And this has been a little bit of a process getting up to this point. She had some implants that were done by somebody else a while ago, and some of those got infected, and some had to come out. Some we were able to treat with a laser and keep. We also had to put some more implants in for this, so it's been a little bit of a process just to get to this point, and we are finally ready to start. You excited?
Yes, I'm thrilled.
Okay.
I'm going to be able to eat.
So with Kandyce, we had made some temporary dentures to get her by while in the interim, and as we start, this process is still going to take, probably 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how things all go together. It might take a little longer, it might be a little quicker. That kind of gives a time frame. Some of these places we see on TV that say dentures in a day, it's really not like that. There's a lot of appointments that go ahead of time before that, and so we're not going to do dentures in a day, but we're going to do all the steps it takes, and in the end we're going to have a great denture that she's going to be able to eat whatever she wants. So with our first step, what we're going to do is we have what we call healing abutments on the implants, which they're just little kind of screws, we could say. Is we're going to remove those, and we have these impression posts that we're going to screw on, and we're going to take impressions. And with those impressions, we're going to send that to the lab, and the lab's going to send us back another impression tray and a guide for how we're going to set the teeth, and that'll be our next step. Alright, today we're here with Kandyce, and this is for our second visit as we are making these permanent dentures that will screw onto her implants. And today what we're going to do is we're going to put on some what we call custom abutments, and we're going to use those abutments to take an impression of the implants, and we're going to get a more detailed impression of where these implants are for the lab so that they can make this. And then we're also going to do a what we call wax rims, where this is kind of some wax that we put in there that helps us determine how far apart the jaws need to be. Alright, so got it done today, and how did it go for you?
It was great. It was very interesting, time consuming, but there was a lot to do.
Yeah.
But no pain and no blood.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, so this took us a little while. We had a lot to do, a lot of little parts we're working with on this, and so yeah, it just took us a while, but we got done, and we'll look forward to our next step. So we're getting ready for Kandyce tomorrow. She's coming in, and we're at the point where we're going to do a try-in of the teeth, and these are set in wax, and so we're going to be able to take a look at it. And I don't think she's going to like this setup. because after she left and a few days after, she called us and said with her natural teeth on the top, she had a gap. And she wants to have that gap put back in there. And we were not able to get in touch with the lab in time before they sent it back. They had already set it up and they have the teeth touching. So we're going to see what she thinks about this. But we can move these teeth, get a gap, and we're ready for our next step. So this is our wax try-in version. So these teeth, this is just wax, so they're just set in wax. We're going to screw this in. We can see our screw holes. We're going to screw that in, check that fit, see how things go together. And so this is the lower, here's the top. Again, we're missing that gap that she was talking about, so we'll see what she says about that. And then here's one of those screws on here, so they're itty bitty. They're just tiny. And that's what we screw these in with. So we'll screw these in, screw this in, see how it looks, see how it goes together. And chances are we'll probably need to do this again, do another little try-in, just to verify that things are going good, and probably get that gap back and see how that looks. And then after that, we'll be ready for a kind of a model version of this, which is made out of plastic. And then she'll wear that for a few weeks, make sure she likes it. And so we're ready for our next step.
My mouth one day. Yay!
Okay, yeah, so that's it. So we sent the picture to the lab, but we got this back before they got it. So they were just like Johnny on the spot.
Yikes.
So this is the top. It does not have that gap.
Okay.
So we'll have to modify this and put the gap in.
Okay.
Unless you like it like
Or
that.
maybe not. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. As long as I get this out.
Right.
That's
right.
the roof?
This is the top.
Oh, yay. I'm going to be able to feel my mouth. Oh, my God.
So, yeah, so we'll put this in. If you like it, great.
And if we don't,
if
we'll
you want to put that
modify.
gap in, we'll send it back. Okay, we're going to check how these all go together.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cool,
and then
cool.
over here I got the,
Oh,
so this is the lower.
they both came in, Doc.
They're both here. Yep, so we're going to put these together.
I know I'm going to cry now.
Alright, so it's going to go in, so it should go like that.
Aren't they beautiful?
They are.
I'm going to cry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yep.
Oh, I'm going to
So-
be normal. Oh, my God. You might better give me a Kleenex. I think I'm going to have a teary day. This is exciting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you like this and these go together just right,
Uh-huh.
what happens next is they're going to make basically a whole plastic version of this,
Uh-huh.
and we're going to screw this in, and you're going to wear that for a couple weeks.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Make sure
Everything is copacetic.
And then
Yeah.
if all that works out, then we'll send those back and get the final one made.
Cool, cool.
So we're getting near the end.
This is so good. Now I take them out. These nasty things.
Now we're with the wax try-in. This is where we want to catch a lot of the things we want to adjust or correct. And so there's some things that I see that we want to address. And so we're going to send this back, get that fixed. But what do you think of how the teeth look so far?
I think they're gorgeous.
Okay.
I can learn to talk again, but
Yep.
they're gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about like how they look now, or do you want to put the gap in?
I don't know. What do you think? I kind of miss my gap a little bit.
If you want, we can put it in.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So we'll put the gap in. We'll have them kind of make some adjustments, and we'll basically do this again.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
All right. All right. So we took our new bite registration because we're going to send these back, and as you can already tell, there's a lot of steps that go into this, and it's not just a quick and easy kind of thing. And so when you see on TV those dentures in a day, all of these steps are still done. It's just ahead of that day. They have a lot of planning. They're just doing a lot of it on computers. With us, we're doing it as we go. And these steps still need to be checked. They still have to be revised if needed, just like in our case. We got to revise this to get it right. And so it takes time. It takes time. And so we're going to send this back to the lab, have some modifications come, and we're basically going to do this step again until we get this where we want it. And then we'll be ready for our next step. We have Kandyce's try-in back. We just got that back. So we can try this in again. And we have the gap that she wanted. And we'll see if she likes that. You know, it could be too much of a gap, could be not enough. We'll just have to see what she says. And we got the lower here. So we're gonna, these are the models. And we will try these on. So these will screw on in the mouth, but they're just sitting there for right now. We'll put those together. Kind of go together something like that. So I know there are these ads out there that you see on TV where they talk about dentures in a day, you know, doing something similar to that. You know, that really, to me, is kind of misleading, because let's just say from last time with Kandyce, we made those dentures the way they were, and then we put them in, and it doesn't have this gap, and she wants that gap. Well, now we got to remake them, and so that process, you know, yeah, it might have been done in a day, but there's a lot of steps ahead of time that did that, and then afterwards there could be remakes, because, you know, like in Kandyce's case, she wanted this gap, and before we didn't have that gap. And with this, each step we are fine-tuning this, getting this closer and closer to how she wants it. And so so with this setup, if she likes this, what we're going to do is make these dentures basically out of plastic, and we're going to screw these plastic dentures in, and she's going to be able to try these out and make sure that she likes it. And if we need to make any more adjustments, we can before we get to the actual final denture.
I didn't swallow those two little white thingies.
Yeah, so here's...
Oh, look how gorgeous. Oh my God, I'm going to kiss you, I'm going to kiss you, and I'm going to kiss her, and I'm going to kiss Shannon. I'm going to kiss everybody.
Okay.
I love them.
So what do you think of that gap?
I love the gap. It looks just like my gap, don't you think? That looks just like my gap to me. Doesn't it? Oh. I have to be a little stinker bear. Look, they're a third of the size. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be night and day difference when
Oh,
we get this
I
done.
can't. I'm gonna be crying for days. I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. Because so we're
But
gonna
I'd
try
like
this
the
in.
gap.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
try this in. Make sure everything goes together. And if everything goes together and we like it, the next step is we're going to have this made. It'll be like a plastic duplicate
Okay.
of like what the real thing's going to be like.
Okay.
So that's like a trial run,
Okay.
right? Because we want to make sure all of these
Everything fits.
goes together. It's how we want it to be before we get to that final
Yeah.
thing. So yeah, so if this looks good,
Turn that down a bit. What is that? Oh, it's the screw
this is
showing.
screw.
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Yeah.
And-
Okay.
Check those, because I don't know why they keep coming out, dog.
They come undone.
Okay.
So I may
It's not
need-
just me being an idiot.
Yeah, they
It's-
can come undone.
Okay.
So I probably just need to tighten them a little tighter.
Okay.
But
But
they,
we'll
they,
put
they,
them
they
back
can
on.
come undone.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of teeth. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's sitting that way, the bottom one.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you found.
Yeah.
It's smart. He gets the big bucks. Oh my God, they're beautiful. I love the color.
Fine color, good.
Love the color. Yeah, except they're a little bit cattywampus
Yep.
other than that.
So that's why we want to fix that.
Yeah. Cool.
So what we'll do is we'll send this back
Mhm.
and have them
Again.
Yep. That's why we do it.
Yeah.
Right. We'll
This
have
ain't
them
Clear
reset
Choice. This is Dr. Minor. Big difference.
Yeah. So we'll have them reset these, and we'll basically do this again.
Okay. And
So.
then they probably won't touch so much in the back.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, aren't you the heck of a steak now, though?
You will. Yeah.
You know the funny thing? First thing I'm gonna do is stop at Sonic.
Yeah?
Just to see if I can bite a hamburger.
Okay. There you go.
I cheated the other day, and I love those Turtles Millionaires. The pecan and the chocolate and the caramel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
They've been called all kind of things. I call them turtles.
Yeah.
Anyway, I finally cheated. It took me 3 hours to eat one. I had to keep taking them out, cleaning them, put them back in. Chew some more. Take it out, clean it, because that caramel. But oh my God, it was so good. I can't wait to see what a hamburger's going to feel like. Cool. Is that why they feel funny in the back? You know, the back ones, they...
A little bit. But
Okay.
more it's just hitting on this side. So we'll just move them up a little bit on that
Okay, 'cause
side.
it feels like it's hitting over here. Like
Yeah.
when I shut, it'll hit there before it hits here.
Well, you got to bite into that spot.
Mm-hmm. He was right.
Okay. Let's see. Alright.
Oh my God, I think she Oh, they're beautiful. I feel like I'm doing this. Aren't those pretty? Oh my gosh. Yikey.
What do you think?
I like,
Do you like the
I
gap?
feel like I'm pooching out, but I'm not used to them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
and
gonna have that.
This has been pooched out and pooched up from them things, so it's
Yeah.
gotta go back.
Yeah.
So, I don't look like I got. Pardon me, African lips. I'm not gonna get spanking in there, am I?
Okay.
Oh heck.
Alright. So we'll send this back. And we'll get our trial set.
Oh, there's a trial set. And then there's a real set.
And the real one.
Holy catfish.
Yeah, so all of this is so we get it right.
Yeah, well, I don't
So when we
care.
get the final one, it's right.
We're done for a whole
We're
year.
done.
Yeah. 'Cause that feels funny in the top. The big ones
Yeah,
in the back.
it won't feel quite like that with the...
I can call my...
Now, what do you think of the gap?
I love my gap.
Okay, is that
Do
good?
you like my gap?
I like
It
it.
looks like my old gap
Okay.
to me.
Cute.
It looks
Okay.
exactly the same to me.
That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah, okay. As
Okay.
long as you agree.
Yep. Okay. We're getting ready for Kandyce's visit today. And we are getting ready to try in her plastic duplicate. And this is... So these are the dentures. These are going to screw in. This is a plastic duplicate. And this is for a trial run. So we're going to have her wear this for a week, 10 days. Make sure everything goes together like it should. And that it looks like she wants it to. And if that's the case, then we'll get these, send them back, finalize it, and get the real thing and get all finished. We have our trial run dentures. So she's going to take these out. We're going to put these in. She's going to leave with these. And she's going to wear these for a week, 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, just to see how they go. If we need to do any adjusting during that time, we can do that. And then we'll send it back to the lab for the final. And when that comes back, put them in and we're done. What do you think about that?
I think it's totally awesome.
We're getting there.
Yes, and I get to have a hamburger.
Yes.
That's a milestone. I know it sounds silly. Oh my God. Oh my
What do you
God.
think?
I'm going to cry. Those are gorgeous. Thank you.
You like 'em?
Yes. Oh God. I'm going to cry like a 2-year-old. Those are beautiful, Doc.
Oh, good.
You're gonna make us
You
cry.
old titty baby. It's worth 11 months. It was worth 11 months. That's the hardest baby I've ever carried. I just thought my son was late. These are late.
Yeah. Okay.
They're awesome.
All right. So, yeah.
I'm gonna live now.
Okay. Yeah. So we got them in, and this is our trial run.
Yes, sir.
So see how they work. See how you like the look of them.
So far,
Yeah,
so good.
So far, so good.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. I don't have to have my tongue resized or anything.
No.
So it's been about a week now that Kandyce has had this, and she's been able to try out some foods, right?
Yes,
How'd
sir.
that go?
Excellent. I ate sirloin steak and real green beans and potatoes and a taco and everything else in sight. So I did
Okay.
very well.
So they're working good, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And they seem to be pretty easy to clean and
Okay.
keep clean so far. So with that
Okay.
water pick.
Okay. So you were telling us about what you were eating. You had sirloin
Yes, sir.
and lasagna and
Fingerling potatoes, fresh green beans, fresh corn on the cob, corn dogs, taco.
wow, a whole menu.
Oh man, I
Okay.
ate everything in sight for 7 whole days. And
How'd
it
you
was
like that?
fantastic.
Okay.
Yes. I don't care if I put on weight. I know I can take it off. So
Okay.
heck, I lost 150 pounds before I met him.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
I used to be big girl.
Okay.
So I know I can do it again. So
So we took out our provisionals. You know, she has those old dentures back in, the old temporaries. So she's gonna have those until we get these back. And then once we get the final ones back, we're gonna put those on and we'll be done.
for a
What do you
whole
think about
year,
that?
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna miss both y'all, but other than that, it's awesome.
Yeah. We're here with Kandyce today, and we have her final dentures here. I'm going to take these out of the box, and I want you to just, here's the upper one. We got the gap.
Yay! It's
But I want you to just
beautiful.
hold that and see how heavy that is.
Sorry, camera. Wow, that's different.
Isn't it this? So these are,
They won't break.
they're not going to break.
No, I can eat anything
You're
I
going to eat
want.
whatever you want.
Even
Everything about
peanut
that.
brittle.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
After a year of nothing but milk, yogurt, ice cream, and Dr. Pepper, you betcha. If they weighed 20 pounds each, I think I could hang.
Okay. All right, well, let's put them on.
All right, take these out. I'm silly. I'm sorry.
See what you think.
Well, the mouth looks normal. I don't have a dip. Oh, look at you. That pretty. Now it's pretty as you. I just like to see his little cheeks get red. I hope that wasn't videoed. Anyway,
Yeah, what do you think?
I love
Yeah.
them. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, now I can get healthy again.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's amazing. They felt heavy in my hand. I can't even feel them in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Kind of cool magic, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Now when I get to talk right, once I get used to them, start talking right, it'll be perfect. I love them.
Cool.
Love
Good,
them,
good.
love them, love them.